First quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And for his age, Harper's really strong. That helps on the offensive glass.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low. Here's San Antonio. They trail by one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Champagnie. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the Spurs with possession. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Six to shoot. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Back to Wembanyama. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Inside. Here's SGA. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers for the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Dort. After the basket by San Antonio. Holmgren the screen. Right wing. Lets it go with the 3.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Champagnie. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Champagnie. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
The Thunder, 18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder, guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends. Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Good.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Holmgren. Rebound, San Antonio.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Champagnie. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The kick out to Williams. No one near him. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the strike for 1 more.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And stolen by Williams. To end the drought, Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs getting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these players are building something special.
Thunder trailing by 4. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Down low. It's deflected. Here's Wallace. He nails it, and we're tied up. Wallace has got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside. Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Wallace outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. SGA with the ball. 10 points for him. Outside, Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. 3-pointers off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Mitchell. Off on the layup. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his waterbed quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Wallace outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Back to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. Deflects the pass. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And McCain pulls it down.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
San Antonio leading by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
That free throw, no good. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. Here's Fox. Money from the wing. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what, Fox shooting now in rhythm. Got to respect also his decision-making. Really get a good feel for how the D is playing.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 6-point game. Beyond the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. A wide open look here for Caruso. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fox. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oklahoma City.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Pass to Caruso. They push it up 4-on-3. Fox with it. Now SGA defending. Can't hit from in close. Thunder trailing by 4. He takes it in. Holmgren. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now Castle kicks it out to Bryant. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs lead by
35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 6. Vassell right side. And the 3 off target. Mitchell wide open. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
4 on the clock. There's Cornette. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 4. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Harper. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Cornette. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
He's showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Castle up top. Here's Cornette. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Teams changing it up here. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama fires from 15 feet away. It's good.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
SGA. From 19, that one goes.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal sweep.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Thunder trailing by 4. Wembanyama reels it in. Now Vassell. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
These trips to the foul line are how you protect the lead and grow it. Got to knock these in.
Holmgren rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here is Wembanyama. The three is off. Harper with the steal. Now Castle. Caruso with the steal. .56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he hits the jumper.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Now Williams. Lou Dort. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Here he goes. Oh, the dunk.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
So glad to have you on board for some hoops. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Moody. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Back to Durant. They double-team Durant. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Smith, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Curry. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Here's Durant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
How about the bounceability of Sengun getting himself way up there?
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to...
Oh, my! Throw it down!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. They double-team Durant. Pass to Sengun. Now here's Thompson. Down low. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
And it's Moody penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Inside. Back to Sengun. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Curry with a steal. Right wing. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Moody from outside. It's rebounded by Sengun.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Curry looking it over. Thompson with a steal. Smith outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
He's off on the second. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup grid.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Pass to Durant. Thompson with a screen. And here's Sengun. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lanes and finishing.
And they pick up 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Smith no good. Outside Curry. To the inside. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
12. Houston. 12.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Durant, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball, Coach Nba2k26 said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you, B.A.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Porzingis misses. Rockets trail by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Picture perfect execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The Warriors lead by 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up his score over most any defender.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. The 3 is up. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Rockets making a change here. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The 3, Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
And, you know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job. Really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime. Straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Tate's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Nba2k has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And here's Tate outside. Pajimski grabs the board. Horford outside. Down low. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Right side Curry. Cash money from 16 feet away. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Durant draws the double. Inside. Here's Smith. Houston working the ball around. Buries it from 3. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Now into the lineup for Houston.
Outside Curry. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Green. It's hauled in by Houston. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Houston penetrating. The kick out to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. They double team Durant. Ball stolen. Here's Moody. Oh, what an effort from Moody.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And another miss by Houston. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Screen by Horford. Jacks up a 3. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Pass to Curry. Thompson with a steal. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Horford. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 12. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Thompson in the post. Van Vliet outside. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Here's Golden State. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Curry. Curry takes it in. Shoots over Thompson. Off target with a jump hook. From the high post. Durant, no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Curry with another miss. Thompson goes in. Durant for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball.
The Rockets, 28.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll. My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Here's Butler. Left side Curry. Şengün with a steal. In transition, here they come. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
The Warriors lead by 15. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Pass to Şengün. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Green. And here are the Warriors now. 19-point game. Curry. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Thompson outside. They double-team Durant. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Warriors lead by 19. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Porzingis. Defended by Şengün. Down low. Easton with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Nice! That one's good.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Curry. Thompson with a steal. And here's the fast break. Durant, automatic at the rim.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Outside Curry. Now Porzingis. Şengün with a steal.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Cash it in!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Smith. Jacks up a three. And he nails it. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Curry. 6 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Rockets ball.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg.